we have been going to a church, well, about 3.5 years, fairly new pastor, about a year. It was a year in July. And
How
I'm
old is the church?
noticing, old. It's
Okay,
one of
so
the
the
oldest
pastor's
ones in
new,
our.
but the church is not new.
No, there's a lot of people that have been there for 20 plus years. And so,
How big is it?
we're probably about 300 on Sunday morning, combined online and in person.
Okay, and how long was the pastor before this one?
We had an intern for 20 months, and then the other pastor had been there for 7 years. The pastor before
7
that
years.
was 7 years.
Okay, did the pastor
the
before the
senior-
intern, did he blow things up or did he leave well?
He blew things up. He was very toxic.
Okay, so you had a bad ending, you had an interim pastor. What happened to him?
He did not want to take on a full-time position. So, and the
Oh.
pastor search committee found the guy that we have.
Okay.
So,
All right. So the guy you have you're calling me, tell me how awesome he is?
I'm feeling like he's an unsafe person. My husband and I went in and talked with him a couple months ago about a situation in our family with some abuse with our grandson. And he said, all children deserve to be abused at some time or another. He said, I smack one of mine on the shoulder now and then. Well, that didn't sit well with me.
Wait a minute, stop. Your grandson was abused. Was that like a reportable abuse?
Yes.
So it was reported?
Yes. She's been charged and she's.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your daughter-in-law, wait a minute, let me get this right. Your daughter-in-law abused your grandson, and she was charged with it, right?
Correct.
And you went in to talk to him about what?
Mm-hmm.
What did you need from him? What was the advice you needed?
Just validation that this was serious, and we showed him a video that the older grandson took of the stepmom abusing the younger brother.
Why did you hold on a second? Just a question. If he had been charged with it, she had been charged with it, the police are involved. I mean, there's an indictment.
Okay.
Why did you need that validated? Why'd you need that validated? That's a lot of validation. I don't need some pastor to tell me this is wrong.
I guess not so much wrong. That what do we do? How do we support our son? That sort of thing. But anyway,
are you sure
about?
I just want you to be clear. At first, you told me you went in to get some validation and you took the proof and all that kind of stuff. And
yeah, I guess somewhat validation because yes, you know what? You're absolutely
did you have,
yes.
Did you have questions about it? If that was,
I'm an adult survivor of abuse by both parents. I have PTSD. My husband looked at the video and didn't think it was any big deal.
Well, the police thought it was a big enough deal to charge her.
Well, that's exactly. Thank you. Yeah. So, but his response, the pastor, was, oh, yeah, that's just low parenting skills. And, all kids deserve to be abused at some point or another. I slap mine on the shoulders now and then. And then this past Sunday, he shamed the whole congregation. The sermon was on giving and tithing. And he said towards the end, shame on you if you've been coming here for a long time and you're not giving. And I was like, whoa. But are we dealing with an unsafe person
All
here?
right, now before last Sunday or whenever that was, did you think you had Mother Teresa there? Was this like a shock?
No.
Because he's been so beautiful for 3.5 years?
No, I'm very observant. I'm observant, and I just, and I
what
know
have you
about
seen?
narcissism.
What have you seen? Hang on. What have you seen before then?
Just the people that he surrounds him with. I'm noticing types of people that he's surrounding him with are people who aren't outspoken. They're followers.
All right. Okay. So it sounds like you've been sitting there for a while and you're seeing somebody that you really don't want to be shepherded by.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
He's got an
what
arrogant.
are you going, we've already decided that, right? We've already decided we don't have to talk about him, right? So what are you going to do with that information that lives inside of you? I am in a church that I don't want to be shepherded by this guy. I don't think it's healthy. I don't think it's good.
Well, then it comes down to me not going and my husband going, because that's the impasse that we're at.
Okay. So that's the big problem.
Yeah. Because we've been down this road before. He doesn't see things and I do. And then it takes me showing him stuff out of, self-help books. And then he goes, oh, okay, you're right.
Okay, so he's learnable. Learnable, teachable. It's not learnable. That's a dumb word.
Yes.
It isn't even a word. I need to be learnable. Okay, so he's teachable.
Correct.
All right. So why don't you go to hubby and say, hey, hubby, we kind of talked about the church thing. I would like to very systematically understand why you feel like you want to stay there.
Okay.
And I would really, 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 really listen, not negate, not invalidate, not disagree with, just get it all out on the table to the very, you're about to do that, right? So get all that out on the table and understand why do you want to stay there? Now, here's what's going to happen when you do this. You're going to probably hear some stuff in there that has nothing to do with the pastor. Well, my friends are here. Well, I've been here a long time. Well, it's 4 miles to the other church. I only have a 3-gallon or 3-mile tank in my car. I don't know what the reasons are, but there's going to be some other reasons. All right. And I want you to really get to those and really understand those. And then, then ask him, say, now that, I really understand what's important to you and I can see this and I want to talk about that. Here's what I'd like for you to do. I would like for you to now understand why I feel the way I do. And then you get all of yours out on the table. And I can think of a lot of them that you would probably have, but get them out there. And then y'all talk about it and see where you are.
Okay.
Because you don't really know yet, because you don't understand each other's needs. You're just battling on each of you has a position. So go that step and see if an answer emerges. You can probably find an answer that will meet both of your needs, if you know the needs.
Okay.
Okay?
Makes sense.
All righty. I got to run. Hey, you know what? I'm going to gift you the art of confrontation, because what I just talked about, it will be a piece that I will expand. And it'll be a piece that I expand in there about, what do we do when we get to log jams and stuff like that? Because it happens in ways to get, past that. Okay. Thanks for your call. Really appreciate it.